This has been a production of Allen Media Group.
For me, it's about the law and people. How am I supposed to quantify the value of these things when I don't have evidence?
I'm sorry.
And how people can resolve their problems and just be better for it.
Justice with passion.
I always knew I was going to go into law because I tried to see everybody's point of view in an argument. You say one thing, she says another. So who am I to believe?
Justice with truth.
Either you make the decision or I make the decision. You won't like mine.
This is Justice for All with Judge CRISTINA PEREZ. Aaron Sarvin is suing Leah Jensen in the amount of $8,500. Mr. Sarvin claims his co-worker snooped through his personal email and reported him to HR, and says his company reprimanded him as a result.
Okay, Mr. Sarvin, we are here today suing a co-worker, is that correct, Ms. Jensen?
Yes,
You're suing her for $8,500?
That's correct.
Because you claim that you lost a month of wages due to her actions?
Spying, yeah.
Okay, tell me what happened.
That's correct. So the incident was, just quickly, I am the Vice President of Partnerships for Texas Women's Advancement Association. So we provide services to...
You're the VP?
I'm a VP.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Vice President of the organization. So since I'm with Partnership, I was in a meeting in Dallas, and I had realized that I didn't have the PowerPoint presentation with me that I was supposed to make. So very quickly, I called the office. The receptionist was not on duty. I then know Leah's extension. She's a coworker of mine. I called her and said, I'm in a pinch. I need you to send me a file.
And what's Leah's position with the company?
She's our director of fundraising. I told her, look, I'm at the meeting. I don't have the PowerPoint presentation. It's actually on my personal laptop. I had taken the company laptop to the meeting, left it there, and I said, I need you to go on there and email me the presentation. I've got about 12 minutes left. People were starting to sit down and fill up the room. So she said she would do that. So I received the presentation. I made it. Everything worked out fine. I was called into the office, and long story short, here I am being told that I'm being put on a 30-day suspension because Ms. Jensen was apparently snooping through my personal computer. When I gave her access, she found an email that had nothing to do with work. It was personal. I keep everything very clear and separate. And she forwarded it to HR, and they said that I was in violation of the company's no dating policy. And they let me go for a month without pay.
Okay, but you're still employed by the company.
I am.
As a VP, don't you know the policy of not dating coworkers?
The person in question, her name was Sarah. She was a temp. She was hired for 3 months. Our receptionist, Lori, was out on maternity leave. And
I see where you're going.
So she's been there.
She's not an employee. She's you're making it. She's a temp.
She's a temp.
You're paying the temp agency. It's
Yes.
not like you were dating the temp agency, right?
Well, Your Honor, too, just to take a step back, it wasn't a date. It wasn't a date. I noticed when I would walk past the reception desk that she was reading books on classic film and things, and I'm really into that in my personal life. And to be honest, yeah, there was a little chemistry there.
Good for you. Okay.
But I'm a professional person, and I just wanted to go outside and just kind of break the ice and say, hey, look, we talked about it a little bit, and I said, I wish we could hang out. I'm like, you know what? Look, we're just going out as friends. And I told her clearly, this is not a date. I said, this is about this.
Oh,
I just want this.
So this was just, so does your company policy prohibit going out even as friends?
But see, that's the thing. Like you said, Your Honor, it's slippery. It says you can't be seen doing something that is perceived as dating. So,
well, they did suspend you for a month, so I must assume it was in violation of the policy. That case is not in front of me, but that was the end result, right? So were you going to change your password after you gave her the password?
Of course. I mean, she's my coworker, but sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you open the email. He tells you where was your presentation? On the desktop?
No, it was in a folder. I told her to send it through the work email to keep everything above board.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. And what did you do, Ms. Jensen?
I said, sure, I'll be happy to help. Went to his office, opened up his laptop, logged in with the information he gave me. And yes, his personal email was open right there.
Okay.
Although it did take me a moment to realize it was his personal information, because the very top message was from Sarah, our temp who was working there. But we were in a really big hurry. He told me time was of an essence. In order to sign into the company portal, I would have to use two-factor authentication, which means it has to send a message to my cell phone.
I get it.
I left my cell phone in my office.
Okay. So you thought it was just easier just to send it?
It was just easier. It's right there. It's open. I just sent him
through his personal email.
Yeah. Through his personal email, because it was there.
All right, got it. So then that's it. You sent him the presentation. That should have been the end
Yeah,
of it,
then she's
right?
also snooping, Your Honor. She's going through and taking pictures of my stuff.
So then you can give me all the evidence, give the evidence to Cinder right now. So then what happens next then, Ms. Jensen?
Happened is
you sent the PowerPoint?
I sent the PowerPoint so he could do his presentation. I had mentioned that I noticed that the top email was from a temporary coworker. But the subject line really concerned me.
But you didn't have to read it.
Okay, Ms. Sarvin, go ahead.
May I present evidence?
What are you going to present me?
I am presenting a screenshot of the email itself and a copy of the company HR policy.
A screenshot of the email itself?
Yes.
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 You took a picture of the email?
My personal email.
Coming up on Justice for All.
Accessing data that you're not authorized to get, that is completely irrelevant to you.
It is not irrelevant to me, and that is why I did it.
But it's none of your business, Leah.
I apologize.
Sarvin, please be quiet.
I'm sorry.
First of all, do not raise your voice at me.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. Closed captioning provided by...
Does shopping for bladder control products have you feeling like you need someone to be on the lookout for you? Now you have your privacy back. We're HDIS, and we home deliver bladder control products directly to you. We're always on the lookout for you. You get free shipping in plain, unmarked boxes. So your private matters stay private. We understand how you feel. For over 35 years, we've delivered bladder control products to millions of Americans, just like you. You don't have to worry about incontinence any longer. Call now for your free product sample pack and over $45 in money-saving coupons. At HDIS, we're always in stock. We carry all brands in hundreds of styles and sizes. You'll be sure to get what you need, guaranteed.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog and $45 in money-saving coupons and free product samples, call 800-207-6981. That's 800-207-6981.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Other mouth guards go all the way to the back. This allows the back teeth to continue to touch. Now this is where most of the grinding and clenching occurs. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use promo code BROOKS31.
Fixed.
That's my son.
Ooh, what's up, Cyril?
After your Uncle Joe's funeral.
I hear there's a collection to help Aunt Adele.
Yeah, a funeral costs north of $9,000 these days. Which reminds me, I got that $9.95 plan from Colonial Penn.
The life insurance on TV.
Just $9.95 a month to help you pay my funeral expenses.
Maybe I should get the $9.95 plan too.
I'm Jonathan for Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. If you're age 50 to 85, just $9.95 a month buys whole life insurance with guaranteed acceptance. You cannot be turned down for any health reason. Guaranteed lifetime coverage. Your insurance can never be canceled. Just pay your premiums. Guaranteed lifetime rate lock. Your rate can never increase. Call now for free information.
Call 1-800-592-8601 for free information and free beneficiary planner. 1-800-592-8601.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hello, I'm Gina, along with spokesperson Rob. Rob, tell the folks at home who should be calling right now.
Well, just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now, and we're going to let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. So what kind of calls have we been seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls from all types of accidents today. Work accidents, slip and falls, truck accidents, and most commonly, car accidents. So if you were injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, take that first step, pick up that phone and give us a call. We're going to answer your questions, and we'll let you know how much money you can get for your accident.
Thanks, Rob. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Go ahead, don't hesitate, take that first step and call now.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge CRISTINA PEREZ. We're back with the case of Aaron Sarvin, who is suing Leah Jensen for lost wages.
What gave you the right to click into his personal email? And what did the subject line say?
The subject line said, "Thanks for a great night."
So?
I found this very concerning.
It could, Mr. Sarvin, it could be thanks for a great night in the sense that your dinner recommendation was fabulous. My husband and I had a great time. My mom and I had a great, it could have been 1,000 things. You automatically went there. You went to the sexual relationship romantic innuendo, right? And then you thought, as the moral police of the office, that what you went and you clicked open?
It's not just a matter of the moral
clicked the email. You clicked the email open.
Yes, I clicked the email open.
Do you know how many violations you committed by clicking that email open, and I'm sure violations in your own office?
I felt that...
Do you know what you did by clicking an email that was none of your business to click?
I felt that it was justified at the time.
Doesn't your company have some kind of policy against employees snooping on other employees' personal laptops? There has to be some kind of company policy against that.
I was concerned that his behavior would damage the company.
What behavior? You had no idea what behavior.
You're right, I did not.
Okay, so you took it upon yourself to be the moral police for the company. You clicked open, and what did that email say?
The email said, "Hey, Aaron, I had such a great time last night. It's been really nice getting to know you since I've started here. Let's go out again. By the way, I forgot to give you my number." She gives her number, signs her name, and has a series of
So what
hearts.
do you do with that email that you illegally obtained?
Uses it against me.
At that point, I admit the email itself was not as worrisome as I had feared.
It's worrisome.
But I did not think I was the one to judge it, which is why I forwarded it to our HR department.
You forwarded from his own personal email?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I'm here.
No, that is not what I said. I said I took a screenshot.
No, you told the truth, Leah.
But you did it on his personal laptop.
I took a picture of it and I sent it to myself.
Then how? By using his own personal email?
No, at that point I had time to log into my email to send it to myself.
You didn't.
And your company did not think that that was a huge violation? Why didn't you file a complaint against the company, against her, for completely doing something that was illegal? Do you know that could be a crime? That technically could be a crime. By going on to somebody's laptop and accessing data that you're not authorized to get, that is completely irrelevant to you.
It is not irrelevant to me, and that is why I did it.
But it's none of your business, Leah.
I apologize.
Sarvin, please be quiet.
I'm sorry.
First of all, do not raise your voice at me.
I deeply apologize.
Second of all, if you do not realize the gravity of what your actions mean, then no wonder we're in this situation. You had no right to access his personal computer. He gave you permission for one purpose only. Send me this PowerPoint. That's it. It was over. And in your statement, you have the nerve to say, I took a photo of the email on my phone, so I'm confused. You didn't have your phone, you had your phone, now it's a screenshot. This is what you wrote. So I don't know if you're lying, not lying, whatever.
I said
I live on words and what people tell me, right? And then you send it to HR. And then you took it upon yourself to briefly look at the subjects of the other emails, but didn't see anything else problematic. Is that your job at this company, to go through fellow employee personal emails and review their personal emails and their personal data to make sure they are not violating company policy? That's your job?
My job is to ensure...
Yes or no? Is that your job? Yes? No? It's a no, right? It's a no, because that's a violation. Your company would be in deep trouble. Your company really didn't do anything to Ms. Jensen?
No.
Wow.
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of.
I'd go back and file some kind of complaint, because what she did must be a violation of your company privacy.
And just, I've never been through this. I mean, it's embarrassing, but I guess for a man, it's like, I felt violated.
Ms. Jensen, what your position is at this company?
My position is the director of fundraising.
What does that have to do with snooping in somebody else's personal emails?
What that has to do with the email that I saw is that we are not some random company that manufactures widgets. We are an organization that depends on the generosity of our donors.
Right, so you exceeded the scope of your job.
People's
but
lives.
How are donors going to know that he went out to dinner with the temp?
Coming up.
He gave me the pass. It was right there, and it said, "Thanks for a good night." I'm like, "Hello."
That is really the worst excuse any litigant has ever given me in all the years I have done this.
Closed captioning provided by...
Have you heard? Affordable healthcare is better than ever. And right now there are more carriers and plans to choose from. The government's Affordable Care Act is available for individual and family health coverage plans with little to no cost to you. 70% of callers qualify for a zero-cost healthcare coverage. See if you are one of them. This is not Medicaid or Medicare. This is the marketplace with the largest selection of healthcare plans from the Affordable Care Act.
Call 800-759-5081.
Attention families with a loved one in a nursing home. If your loved one has suffered from bed sores, falls, broken bones, dehydration, or even death, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. If you have a loved one who is injured in a nursing home, we will find out what happened. State violations are found against nursing homes every day. You have a limited time to file your claim, so don't wait. Call 800-264-1333 and speak with one of our attorneys. The call is confidential and free.
These days, we're all making choices on what matters most. One thing that should really matter is dental insurance, because the fact is, great oral health is critical to your overall health. That's why Humana Dental is committed to ensuring your teeth and gums stay healthy. That's a fact. With a full range of dental plans designed to fit your whole family. Call the number on your screen or visit humanadental.com for a free quote. You'll find affordable plans as low as $18 a month. That's only 60 cents a day. Getting dental insurance has never been easier. You'll get savings on basic procedures like fillings, extractions, and more, and 100% coverage for in-network preventive care. Plus, savings on major procedures like root canals, crowns, and dentures. And you can choose from over 100,000 dentists and specialists. Call to talk to us today. We'll get you covered. Because when it comes to getting dental insurance, it pays to know the facts. Call now or go online for free information and a free quote. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Attention taxpayers, if you or your business owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or have years of unfiled tax returns, you can be hit with wage garnishments, liens, levies. Anthem Tax Services are experts in tax relief and have represented over $650 million in tax liabilities. They use their expertise to help settle delinquent tax problems, modify tax payment plans, release bank levies, and wage garnishments. Best of all, if we don't save you money or rework your payments, you get your money back guaranteed.
I haven't filed my tax returns in several years, so I called Anthem Tax Services just in time. They quickly resolved my tax issue.
Call today to see if you qualify for a free consultation with Anthem Tax Services. Then you're on your way to stopping collection calls, settling your debt, and moving on.
I trust Anthem Tax Services.
Call 800-764-9856. That's 800-764-9856.
SEMA is a crazy, crazy place. Anything that you can think of doing to a car or truck is here somewhere.
Everything cars. Cars.tv. Check your local listings. Laughter is contagious on Comedy.tv.
What does a Canadian horse look like?
It's like an American horse, but nicer.
The jokes never end on Comedy.tv. Check your local listings for times and channel. You're watching Justice Central. You're watching Justice for All with Judge CRISTINA PEREZ. We're back with the case of Aaron Sarvin, who is suing Leah Jensen for lost wages.
It's not your job to snoop on his emails. It is absolutely not your job. You gained unauthorized access to data of information that was completely irrelevant and off limits to you. You had no legal right to go into his personal email and read any of the emails.
It said, he gave me the password. It was right there, and it said, thanks for a good night. I'm like, hello?
That is really the worst excuse any litigant has ever given me in all the years I have done this.
Your Honor, could I just quickly...
No. Just because if it's in front of you doesn't mean you have to read it, because you did not have the right to do it. So you did not have the right to do it.
No.
Okay? You did not have the right to open his email at all. No state, no federal law gives you the right to do that. And I'm amazed that this company didn't do anything to you. You breached his right, his privacy. He has resulting damage.
But he's the one who did the actions.
But there's two different things. Yes, he violated his company privacy. He got reprimanded for that. But you also did something that was unlawful. You actually breached his privacy. You clicked on his personal emails you had no right to. And because of that illegal act, he suffered damage. So there's two very separate things. He lost work because he violated code, don't date anybody. He got reprimanded. Now he's bringing another action, the action that you invaded his privacy, that you unlawfully breached data that was not yours and you had no right to.
Coming up.
But if he had not done the action, he would not have been reprimanded.
Do you know that employee snooping on other employees is illegal? I mean, I've told you that 1,000 times.
Closed captioning provided by...
Has your AC busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW, American Residential Warranty.
Hi, it's me, Anthony Sullivan. And yes, you've actually caught me at home relaxing, because life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with American Residential Warranty. Home appliance repairs and replacement can cause stress and cost you over $3,000 per year. But ARW has home warranty plans starting at less than $1 a day.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
You won't believe what ARW covers. Heating and air conditioning, washers and dryers, kitchen appliances, plumbing, water heaters, electrical systems, flat screens and laptops, even pools and spas, and so much more. All plans are fully customizable and come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call now and get a home security system free with any plan. Call American Residential Warranty. They'll get you covered.
Call now. You can get up to 2 months free on select plans.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge CRISTINA PEREZ. We're back with the case of Aaron Sarvin, who is suing Leah Jensen for lost wages.
But if he had not done the action, he would not have been reprimanded.
Do you know that employee snooping on other employees is illegal? I mean, I've told you that 1,000 times. You had no right to do it. End of story.
I did not go looking for things.
But you did, Leah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
That's the difference between...
I took a photo of the email, and then I briefly looked at the other subjects to make sure that there's anything troublesome, but I didn't see anything problematic. Yes, you did. You went looking.
Your Honor, someone's character. Honestly, if it was me, a friend asked me to do it, a coworker, if I saw something, I would take the respect and click off and say it's none of my business. I would have. It's her character. She made a choice to look. She made a choice.
I was afraid it was going to damage the company. I didn't know what
You damaged the company. I wasn't there for a month providing services,
it's not
Leah.
your
Did you
job.
think about
It's
that?
not your job to worry about the company.
No,
That's
it's
why
not.
you have a boss. It's not your job. You had no right to access his personal email, period. Period. You had no right to do a screenshot of that email. I'm just amazed that you don't understand that what you did was wrong.
She doesn't.
I believed I was doing the right thing at the time.
Okay, you weren't. And I thank you for telling me the truth, but legally you were not doing the right thing. Okay? Maybe I could understand you saying, hey, listen, boss. Mr. Sarvin asked me to send a thing. He gave me permission to go and log on his computer, and I sent the thing. I did see an email from Sarah that said, thanks for a great night. I don't know what that means. I think I should let you know about that.
Yes.
That I could have maybe accepted. You didn't click. You would not have violated any of any rights against him, right? But you chose to do that, and you chose to go on and look at the rest of his emails.
Judge Perez's verdict when Justice for All returns. Promotional consideration provided by...
This is Wise. 40 currencies, 150 countries, one account to take on the world. Take on Rio. Take on Rome. Take on work. And take on play. Take on this. And this. And spend. Send. Receive. Here. There. Everywhere. Download the Wise app today.
Hi friends, Richard Karn here. Now I'm known as the guy who can fix just about anything, but the technology in most appliances requires very special training to fix. And that's why my family has Choice Home Warranty.
Choice Home Warranty covers over 25 major home systems and appliances. That's your AC, heating, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and so much more.
Imagine for less than a cup of coffee a day, Choice Home Warranty can help protect you from expensive major system and appliance breakdowns that your homeowner's insurance doesn't cover.
Call Choice Home Warranty now and get access to a nationwide network of over 15,000 technicians and the latest appointment setting technology so you'll know when they're on their way.
So, do what this old DIYer did and call Choice Home Warranty now before something breaks down.
Get protection for your heating, AC, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and more. Call for your free quote today. Call in the next 5 minutes and get your first month free. 800-893-9119. That's 800-893-9119.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or any other asbestos-related cancer, call now. Asbestos manufacturers sold deadly asbestos materials to thousands of companies, putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be entitled to a portion of these funds and receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or ever going to court.
For your free legal consultation, call 800-998-0325. That's 800-998-0325. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge CRISTINA Perez.
Would you like it if somebody went and looked at all your emails, personal emails?
Not really.
Huh? Well, then okay. So if you don't like it, why is it okay for you to do it for him? Okay? So listen, anything else, Mr. Sarvin?
Sometimes the road to hell is paved with good intentions, Leah, so you might want to think about that before you throw somebody else under the bus.
I think you both should have been fired. That's me. But, I mean, honestly, a violation of a... That's the world we live in today's world with employers. Making sure that we're all politically correct, making sure we're not violating anybody's rights. You both should have been fired. You violated a policy.
There was no intention.
Don't make excuses. You're a vice president. You're lucky they didn't fire you. And they should have fired you because kind of what you did was worse than he did. So based on the evidence, I agree with the plaintiff's claim. And due to the fact that the defendant created the situation and it resulted damage for the plaintiff, I will grant your claim for $8,500.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Very expensive lesson to you, Ms. Jensen. Good luck.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $8,500.
Talk to people first. Don't throw us under the bus, all right?
And you couldn't have waited one more month for her to no longer be an employee?
Well,
seriously?
Life happens, Leah. Sometimes, sometimes life happens, all right?
Thank you.
Okay.